Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Box. Tracy here, and well, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. So, excuse me, I did have a drink. Aha. Here it is, as if by magic. There it is. Need that. Didn't bring tea because it's really warm today. It's not like it's a hot day, but the house is really hot because we've just been cooking, and it doesn't take much to heat this house to stifling degrees. So, which means, you know, it should be a cheap to run house on the electricity, but yeah, for some reason it's not. But yeah, so I had the aircon on earlier because I was really melting. So yeah, been a bit of a mixture really today. You go outside, it can be fresh, but it's not very windy, so it's all right. So I've just got home, been out and about. So yeah, been a bit of a busy day. So this is a bit later than I normally make this video, but still sort of daylight out. I think because the clock's changed, it's actually staying lighter for longer, which is not a bad thing. But yeah, it's been very, very nice, very pleasant sort of day, not too bad anyway. I've got lots of stuff to take out to the Yarny van. All of my recent orders that I've unpacked, one of which popped up today, which is yesterday for you, and one that's popping up tomorrow, which is today for you. I know. But the one that's popping up today, oh my. Oh. And there was one thing that I had to have something of. And yeah, I needed it in my life. So, but I will review it, which is good. So tomorrow's one today for you. So good, so good. But yeah, so the yarn genies and the stuff that for today have all been uploaded, and I haven't got any more work to do apart from to pay for the next order and get that delivered. So let's see. You know your old when? I can't figure out if the book's upside down. It was. You know you're old when the gleam in your eye is from the sun hitting your bifocals. Did we have that one yesterday? I seem to remember talking about bifocals, yeah. You know you're old when your little black book contains only names that end in MD. True, sadly, it's true. Or nurses. But I don't know. I don't tend to I don't tend to like write them down. And then I think, I need my Macmillan nurse. Where did I put the card? What's the number? That sort of thing. But yeah. You know, you're old when. Got a few left. And then we've got to dig the books out. Thing is, some of those books, some of the jokes are quite long. So I might have to cherry pick them a little bit. It's a good day, guys. It's a good day. Today is a very good day. It's a double groggy. Oh, look how cute. Look. Super cute. Sorry. Anyway, funny thing, didn't have any breakfast before I went out. Didn't eat while I was out. And resisted the urge while I was in the baker's to get cake. Didn't buy anything. So all I've had today is a very mega late breakfast of egg, bacon, sausage and mushrooms. That's it. All day long I was rumbling so hard that it actually was painful. But yeah, wasn't naughty, didn't even leave my mouth open and eat a fly, you know, nothing has passed my lips. I don't know why I thought of that. That's disgusting. But you know, I was very good. Didn't buy anything in the supermarket when I was walking around. Turned the aisle, and I swear to God, this smell of chocolate cake wafted right up my nose. And you know, if you've been watching me for the last week, I have been craving chocolate cake with gooey ganache, fudgy sauce on top, you know, icing. Ever since I saw it, as I flicked through Facebook and there was a picture of it, I could taste that picture. Seriously, it was like beckoning me. And so as I turned the aisle in the supermarket, straight up my snitch, chocolate cake. It was like, and I'm walking along this aisle going, and I thought, well, that's as much as I'm going to get of it, because I'm not having it. But I've kind of made a deal with Gary, because Gary needs to, it's Easter soon, very, very soon. And, you know, Gary wants an Easter egg. And I said, okay, we will come off for that Easter Sunday. We'll have an Easter egg, if you want a cake, and we'll have a proper dinner. And then after it's over, you get a choice of either getting straight back on the low carb or starting Slimming World, one of the two. And he said Slimming World, because he really, really misses potatoes. And when he has a salad, he loves potato with his salad. And we couldn't have pasta. And I thought, well, you know, I'm not gonna even remotely come off it until that time. So I'm gonna keep weighing myself, and if I continue to stay more or less the same as I have, I've lost a good, I say 1.25 stone, which is about 18 pounds. But that's not enough, you know, for the amount of time I've been doing it, and it's really slowed. So if I continue to sort of plateau like this, then I won't go back on the low carb. But if suddenly I do really well, then come the end of Easter, I'm going to want to get back on this. But, you know, I think, to be honest, it will be Slimming World, because there's so much more we can have, even though it's a more expensive kind of diet and everything else. Yep, so that might be what we do. There's more variety for Gary to take foods to work, so it would be better for him. Cheers. This is a nice glass of cherry Pepsi Max. I needed that. I've been drinking a lot of water lately, so I figured I could have one. Plus it's in a big bottle, so if I don't go through that bottle, it'll be flat. You know, I will drink flat Coke. I actually think it just tastes nice, like cherry Coke that's not so fizzy. I don't like it too fizzy. So I will drink it, but it will have lost its pep. A bit like me, really. You know, flat. I wish I was flat. Not flat, I'm rather lumpy. Anyway, I haven't done any more crochet since I finished the blanket. I had a night off. We watched Ferrari, the film Ferrari, and firstly I was a bit shocked that the guy that was in Star Wars, the one that played the son of Han Solo, who killed him, how young he was in that and how old he looked playing Ferrari. But I said they probably made him look older than he really is. He played Enzo Ferrari. But Gary was really tired, so we didn't watch it all. Got to watch the rest later. So once Gary was tired and went to bed, I came in and uploaded all the products. Because I started it, I did a few. Because although I had a lot of products, some of them were the same, you know, so they were kind of like batches of, so I could, but I got it done and did all the pictures and everything else. And then I got I think that tired me out, to be honest with you, all that looking in computer screens. So I figured, right, okay, I've been going to bed quite late, and I think it's because the clock's changed, threw me out a little bit, and sometimes it doesn't, but this time I think it has, because where I was getting tired about 10:30, 11 o'clock, 11:30, I'm now getting tired at 12:30, 1 o'clock, and going to bed later, but I'm getting up the same time as I ever did, so I'm obviously getting less sleep because of it. And I was really, really tired, but as soon as I get into bed, it's like, why can't I sleep then? You know, what's going on? Just shut up and go to sleep, you know, brain. But it won't. And that goes on every night. I get into bed and I think, oh, this is comfy. And then all of a sudden it's like, shut up and go to sleep. Stupid brain. But yeah, I don't know. Just go. Isn't it weird how, right, you can be in bed, right, and your brain will dredge up something you did that you're not proud of when you were like 15 years old. And something that you maybe did in your 20s that you thought was, oh God, did I really do that? Did I really say that, you know, to the right person? Or it will dredge up every bit of shame that you have in your locker. But it won't let you remember something important that somebody told you yesterday. But, you know, something stupid that you really want to forget back when you were like 15 years old, there it is. Come back to haunt you in those times. All your shame. You must have like a shame compartment that's there for good, you know. That's what I reckon. It's true though. True story that. It is. And every night, I don't rerun the shame every night, don't get me wrong. It's always something else, you know. But it is weird, isn't it? You can just be as tired as you like, and you get there and you get in the dark, and all of a sudden it's like, ding, hello, I'm going to start chatting to you. And your inner monologue is going to keep you awake. I need a mallet. That's what I need. Definitely do. So, I am, well, I was 40 away from 18,000 earlier. And, oh, I got the wrong part of the phone. Oh, I am 33 away. I am 17,966. 33 and I'm 18. I cannot believe this. I know it happens every day at the moment, and I'm pinching myself and I'm looking at the numbers and I'm thinking, oh my word, you know, I only had 14,000 last week. It's kind of crazy, but you know what? I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, I do. So I've done the blanket now, finished that. So Gary's last day off tomorrow, and then he's back at work. And I know that there'll be some times where I'm going to have to go out and do stuff, but I'm hopefully going to get that tutorial done this weekend for the blanket. It is beautiful, really soft, squishy, and I'm unbelievably gorgeous, that yarn. I really love it. It does play havoc with my nose, I have to say. As soon as I get anywhere near Flutterby, I start like this, because I don't know, little fibres seem to spring off it and tickle me. They do. And it's happened ever since I used it. The very first time I used that was when Harley was born, and he will be 7 this year. So every time I've used that yarn, I do get that, and you only have to snip. You know, if you come to the end and you've got to snip and end off, you see them just fly, and bits of tuft. So it's all right once it's made, and it's all safe and secure in there. But I do get a lot of fallout, if you like. And it does get to me every time. And sometimes it makes me wheeze. I think, oh, I must have been breathing in James C. Brett Flutterby bits. You know, just saying. And I'll sit there wheezing away for a little while until I've ingested them. Cheers. But still, it is lovely. Even so. So, yeah. I cannot wait for you to see what yarns I have today. Well, it's tomorrow now. It's today for you. I'm not going to get into that again. I'm sorry. But yeah, I can't wait. It's like I want to tell you now, but I can't. It's later on for you. I know already, you know. Of course, I've seen them. I've done it. But I couldn't have them pop up at the same time as the other video. And I'd filmed that one already. And I'm going to put the fan on. It's really hot in this house. I think what it is, it's not windy. So although it's not, now the sun's gone in, it's just not cold, it's still. So yeah, I've got the air conditioning on rather than the heater now. Oh, I can't wait for summer. I really can't. I can't wait for that spring and summer. And you know, I noticed yesterday when I went out the garden, when I went to the Yarny van, they called it the caravan, And I went out to the Yarny van and I saw all the blossoms are starting to come out. So we've got that yellow bush. I think it might be called broom. And the yellow ones are coming out on that. A few others. We've got some tulips come out already. And I looked around and I thought, well, it's starting to come to life. I love it when it comes to life. I love spring. So, and yes, we're driving along. I can see the rapeseed is starting to flower. And pretty soon there'll be fields of yellow as far as the eye can see, because the farmers around here love planting the rapeseed. And every now and then you get a mustard seed as well, and then you'll get a blue field. But mostly they're all yellow. And sheep. We've got loads of them, loads of sheep. Gary said to me earlier, right, he said, I'm thinking of getting a sheep. I said, what? And he said, well, I know I wouldn't have to cut the grass. I said, they'll eat your plants. And he said, no, because we've got raised beds. I said, can't we have an alpaca instead? And he said, we can call it Crochet Rocks. So I said, a sheep called Crochet Rocks. I said, I think I'd rather have an alpaca because they've got dreads and they look kind of cute, goofy. And he said, yeah, but then they will eat your plants and they'll eat the trees. I think he was joking. But it would be kind of cool, wouldn't it, to have a pet sheep in the garden just having a munch or keeping the grass down. He does have some ideas sometimes, bless him. So today he has been sorting out his back room, and that back room is now completely empty. He's put a carpet down, and so he was going to have it as a craft room, and he said he's still going to do stuff like that, but that's where he's also going to put all the garden furniture, cushions and stuff like that, so they'll be safe and secure, and they won't be out in the shed that he's got. So that's good. They'll have a permanent home. See, the problem we've got in this house is storage. You know, most houses have got lofts and things like that. We've got no loft. So anything like Christmas decorations have to be stored somewhere. And they used to be out there, so they're probably in his shed now. I think they've got a whole kind of shelf. So yeah, he's been doing lots of DIY again, bless him. And I said to him, what are you going to do tomorrow? And he said, well, it's my last day off, so nothing too major. But he wants to do the edging strips around the wardrobe where it's been put in. So, yeah, I guess we'll end up going to get that and he'll do that. Maybe, we'll see. But I had a call yesterday. My chest of drawers is coming on Thursday, and when they first gave me an estimate, because they have to be made, they're like handmade in Germany or something, and they said end of July. No, August, sorry. April, begin with an A, but I got it wrong. End of April. Table was meant to be the end of March. Well, it looks like they got it wrong. And maybe it's the chest of drawers that's coming first, so that would be good. Once that arrived and I put it in its place, I can then get the shelving, like the little shelf unit put above it, and that'll be a home for my perfumes and stuff like that. So that'd be nice. Some of the more drawers to put stuff in. And things will be finished in there. That would be nice to actually get it done. One room completely and utterly finished. Although I'd like to get a new lampshade, because I did buy one, and when I saw it I thought, I like that, it's round, so the aperture at the top is this big, which is great because I've got trunking and it needs a small aperture, so I thought that's it nice. And the top is copper gold, and then it fades to just glass, but when you put it up you can't see that bit at all. It's just gone. It just looks like a glass goldfish bowl upside down. And it doesn't diffuse any light, and it's pretty ugly. So all the gold bits completely lost. And I think it would be on any ceiling, to be honest with you, so it's just a bit weird why you would have it. I don't know, maybe I think I might look for a new one, although that is a new one. But I can just give that to a charity shop or something. It's not really fit for purpose. It doesn't shield anything. It's just a glass. Looks like does look like a goldfish bowl, really. An old-fashioned one. Oh, yeah, I thought I had nothing to tell you, and I don't stop. Just babbling away. I've been like it all day. Seriously, I've been chatting all day. I spilt, I've got beans all over me. I actually have bean juice all down me. It's annoying really, but we didn't have any beans because they're not low carb. But I shut the container and this sauce went all over me, not up there, but just on the bottom. So I give it a wipe, and I thought, oh well, you can see the day out. It's not like it's too bad. You can't see it. I didn't really even need to tell you, did I? I mean, seriously, what am I like? You can't see them. You didn't even really need to know. But I can't lie. That's my trouble. Cheers. I'm going to have a slurp. Oh, that is good. That is really nice. I went off that for a while. They brought out raspberry, and I ended up being absolutely addicted to the raspberry. And I didn't like the cherry anymore. And then all of a sudden, it was like, I don't like the raspberry now. I want to go back to the cherry, and I really like it. Isn't it weird how your taste buds just change like that? And I know COVID changed a lot of my taste buds. For a while, I couldn't bear chicken. It didn't taste like chicken anymore. Thank goodness it does again now. Chicken's back to how it should taste. And I wondered how much of it was because I had that operation on my tongue, because, you know, it never really recovered. But they do say that even though your taste buds have gone from that part, but they recover. You know, they kind of they come back elsewhere. So, you know, I'm glad about that. In a way, it was like, couldn't really dislike chocolate cake, could you? No. It's always the healthy stuff that you go off. Don't go off for things like chocolate. No, not chocolate cake. They turn the aisle and go, phew, that's horrible. Do you know? It's like, that's what I was doing. Seriously. I could have stayed in that aisle going, I always wonder, right? And this is going to sound really dim, and I don't mean it to, but if you can smell it and you can taste it because you can smell it, are there any calories in that? And I think it's an aroma, but you taste that aroma. Okay? So are there any calories in that? When you sniff it, do you get some? Because, you know, you're tasting it, aren't you? It's like, what came first, chicken or egg? It's one of those things, isn't it? Probably not as in-depth and philosophical as that, no. When you sniff chocolate and you taste it, are there any calories involved? Yeah, if not, I'm going down the chocolate aisle. Going crazy. Gonna let me loose on the chocolate. I am so craving chocolate at the moment. It's just chocolate cake did it to me. I will be good. I was. I mean, I'm so proud of myself. Not only did I not give in the other day, I was so good today. Even though I had exposure to that in the supermarket and then in the farm shop, there was bread pudding, gypsy tart and donuts. Anyone who knows me very well will know that my staple diet of old was donut. You know, just saying. I'm the shape of the donut. They say you are what you eat. There you go. It's true. Maybe I should have liked celery. Maybe I would have been the shape of celery. I'm going to get off. Upload this, and I will see you on the next one, and it is a doozy. You wait. Oof. I want to do something with that, what I bought. I do. But I've got to resist the urge to nick it from the shop. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye for now, guys.